John, it's a special weekend for the Broncos. 3 players going into the Hall of Fame. Let's start with Steve Atwater. You played with him. What kind of player was he on the defensive side?
Obviously going in the Hall of Fame, I think it's long overdue, but just a tremendous player, tremendous leader, very physical back there, and he set a presence back there, and so he was unbelievable. Not only that, he was a great leader and a great guy and a great teammate. So, back in those years, even though we didn't win Super Bowls, we played great defense, and Steve was one of those he was, the main guy on that defensive side that was able to give us a chance to win football games.
Yeah, they said with you on the offensive side, Steve on the defensive side, we're always in a game, right?
Well, we did. That's probably why we had a lot of comebacks, because we didn't play very well on offense early, but the defense, thank God, with Steve, kept us in there.
And you're obviously very close with John Lynch, have a relationship there. Both went to Stanford. What kind of guy, what kind of player was he?
Another great player, very physical. Steve and him were a lot alike. The way they played the game, played physical, played 110%. And, John was so physical. He was a quarterback going into college and then turned it around and was a safety and probably one of the most physical safeties to ever play the game. And so, it's a tribute to him as a player and, his will to win, and also, another tremendous person, just a great guy to be around.
What's that story? One of his first games, you guys were playing each other. You get up and you say you got an audible or something?
Well, it was his rookie year, and we were down in Tampa Bay in preseason. And so I called the cadence. I said, Red 98, and they said, "Hey, Johnny Lynch," right in the middle of the cadence. And everyone started looking around like, what's going on? But he's a tremendous player, and I'm so happy he's going in.
And then obviously Peyton Manning going in, first ballot Hall of Famer. You bring him to Denver, you win a Super Bowl. Perfect ending, huh?
It really was, and thank God he came to Denver. Thank God we were able to get him there, because those 4 years were four tremendous years. And, for him to be able to close out his career with a Super Bowl win, a Super Bowl 50. But, a guy that's going to go down as arguably the best quarterback to ever play the game. And he had a different style than some, but, was very, very effective and got things done. So just tremendous numbers his whole career, and a great teammate, and just, when you look at the numbers that he's put up, it's incredible.
Did he kind of change the way you play quarterback now? It's so cerebral nowadays. He kind of started that, right?
He really did, and I think that, Peyton was the one that kind of got that going. You see a lot of teams now that do a lot of things at the line of scrimmage, and Peyton's the one that started that because of the style that he played, and like you said, very, very cerebral with it, knew where he was going to go the ball most times before he got it, because he figured out the defense. And so, just a guy that, when he came to Denver and he had, we were worried about his shoulder and his neck and whether he was going to be able to throw the football. But the 4 years that he was there, and when I watching him in practice, he was the most accurate quarterback that I've ever seen throw the football. And so that to me is another reason why he's in the Hall of Fame and was such a great player.
And you could relate to him during that recruiting process? I mean, that's a big reason why he came to Denver, right?
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, I think that we just wanted to show him what Denver was about, and he knew a little bit having played in Denver, but we wanted to show him what our team was about, what the organization is about, with Mr. Bolin, the way that he set the standards and our standards of winning in Denver. And so, I think he got that feel when he came in and visited us. And then, so thank God we were able to coax him there and, I'd go to 2 Super Bowls and get one of them.
Nice to have some more Broncos in this gold jacket, huh?
It really is, and it's great to see Dennis Smith. I hope he's next, presenting Steve tonight. I hope he's next, because he was, those 2 twin safeties back there were as good as they were in the league at that time. And so hopefully Dennis is next, and Randy, and we got so many guys on the defensive side that deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. And so hopefully people start realizing that.
John, you've been doing good. We haven't caught up in a while, huh?
We haven't, Phil. I miss you. But had a good summer, so but it's nice to be here, nice to be back in the office, and it's good to get the players back on the field and watch them run around. And before we know it, next Saturday we'll be in Minnesota for our first preseason game, so that's always exciting too.
All right, John, good catching up.
Thanks, Phil.